Hi guys, Nina Northern Sweden here with another little crafting tip. If you are doing like collage pages, can't speak, collage pages like this, and this is just the background. I haven't started painting it yet, stuff like that. If you're doing like mixed media, if you're doing art journaling, if you're doing something like that, and you're on a budget, you can't really afford to buy a whole lot of stuff. Like here I used, these are, what's it called? Um, you know, the little cards you get when you buy stuff from a store with their information on, and these are just, you know, little tags that I cut out and I ripped from books and an old map and stuff like that. But you know, that kind of advice you already get. But one thing that maybe not everyone think about is when you're on a budget, you know, there's always pretty stickers and stuff around. Like these are really pretty. I love them. But I can only afford to buy one of these. So what do I do if I want to use these images for more than just once? Well, ta-da! A copy machine. This is a printer that you can also take copies from. Now we're taking a few copies. Oops, now I pressed something. Okay. Oopsie. Hold it. Okay. So I've already taken these copies, and they are from. This one is a cutout from a book. I buy a lot of books at thrift stores, and they're really cheap. So I got this is, I think this is a copy from a book, and then I cut it out and just, so now I have like several of those that I can use. And these are some Christmas stickers for your packages, and I just really like them, so I wanted some more, and I took some copies from them, so now I can use more of them, even though they don't have the sticky side, but you know, I still have the image to work with. So with these I can just pop them in here. I take them out of the package first, but I pop them in here, take a couple of copies, and voila. Same thing if you have like an old book. Now I have the opportunity to I have a lot of old books that I can use, which help, but maybe you don't. Maybe you just have one book, or maybe you just have a page in a book that you still wanna keep the book, but you wanna copy the page because the page looked great. Then just take a copy of the page. And this is a simple tip that maybe not everyone think about. Again, you have these. I love these. Now I use these for, you know, I fill them in and I draw them, and I used almost half already. But then it hit me, pages like this, you can cut out the elements in here and make and use for your art, or your art journaling, or your scrapbooking, or whatever you're using. But once I've done that, they're gone. So instead of just cutting from the page itself, I just take a copy from it. And once I've taken copy, I can use the copy for, you know, painting and using for my art journaling, and I still have this original to paint on. As you can see, I used quite a lot of this one already. I love coloring these books. I find it really soothing. So that's one other tip. And then I have, like, I bought, oh, this heavy. I bought this one. It's a book about how you used to live in the olden days, like everyday life from like dawn of time until, you know, all over the world. And I love this book. Now I bought this secondhand, really super cheap. I might even have gotten it for free, I don't remember, but it was super cheap. And I was going to use it for art journaling and that kind of stuff, but then I started reading in it and I found it so interesting. I'm just flipping through a bit here and there, and I find everything so interesting, but I still want to be able to use images like this, or there was some coins, old coins. I mean, these images are so cool. And this, I mean, for art journaling, or you know, just journal pages or mixed media. I mean, these are so cool. But I don't want to destroy the book, so just simply take a copy. Now for me, I have one problem with that, and that is that I use an inkjet printer, which means once I apply, oopsie, 99 copies. Oh yeah, let's go for it. There. Once let's see how do I do it. Okay, there, turn it off, hold it. Now I borrowed this from my ex-boyfriend because my printer broke, and I need a printer for my schoolwork, and my printer broke, so I borrowed this from my boyfriend. Thank you. I lost my trail of thought. I'm really tired, as always. I'm always tired. Oh God, look at this. Look how pretty. How this. I mean, this book is just amazing. I love it. There's so many images in here, and I don't want to ruin it because it's really interesting too. Oh, look at that. Look at that image. Perfect. So, yeah, I have an inkjet printer, and that means that every time I get something, water or some water or fluids on it, it will smear. But you can help that by using like a fixative spray on the image, or if you carefully dab, what's it called? Brain fart. If you carefully dab some of gel medium on it, then you will protect the image. It also unfortunately means that it will be harder to get paint to stick to it, because gel medium is kind of like a smooth surface, but then you use just a bit of gesso. And I buy these quite cheaply. Sometimes I find them at the dollar store. I use really cheap art materials. You know, you don't have to be rich and spend a whole lot of money just to be able to do some art or some fun things. I find a lot of my art supplies on not in craft stores, actually. I use a lot of the stuff that I have at home, and I buy a lot of stuff at the dollar store or some other places, and stuff that's not really in crafting sections I use for crafting. So you just have to be on the lookout and use a bit of imagination when you go into stores and just see, what can I do with this? Can I use this for art? And I mean, this book, I just love it. So many cool pictures in it. Just not very cool, but it's still I mean, I can stand and flip. I mean, look at this. And the good thing about a printer, you can also, a lot of printers today, you can scan the document, you can get them into the computer, you can rearrange the image, you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, and then print it out. You know, you don't have to print it out straight away. You can just put the images onto your computer. So yeah, just think about it before you like rip the book itself, you know, because like if you rip out an image in a book, then that's it. That's gone, you know. Finding these books isn't easy. Finding books like, oh, where did I put those papers? I think I showed you them earlier. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Cat hair. Okay, so yeah, books like these you can find pretty easily at like secondhand store and thrifting store. Yeah, I got this book for free because it had a lot of broken pages and a broken spine and stuff. So this book that I'm tearing these pages out of, I got for free, and I couldn't read it because there was pages missing. So yeah, with that book. But that kind of paper you can always find pretty easily at the thrift store. Or if you don't like thrifting, you can go online and just find used books. There's a lot of cool images here, really. Okay, so that was a little quick tip on how to get some art journaling material without spending a shitload of money. Okay, see you next time. Happy crafting. Bye bye.